Most people think browning depends only on heat and pan temperature. That assumption is why food stays pale and weak at home. Even with high heat, browning fails when the pan is overcrowded. Space matters more than people realize during cooking. When too much food enters the pan, moisture has nowhere to escape. Water released from food turns instantly into steam. Steam raises humidity around the surface and blocks browning reactions. This happens before heat can create color and flavor. Browning needs direct contact between hot metal and dry surfaces. Steam breaks that contact almost immediately. That is why food looks cooked but tastes flat and soft. Color never develops, and texture feels wrong. Most home cooks respond by increasing heat even more. That makes the problem worse instead of fixing it. Higher heat creates more moisture release at the same time. Steam builds faster, and browning disappears completely. Here is what professional kitchens do differently every time. They control space before controlling heat. Food enters the pan in small batches with room around each piece. This allows moisture to escape instead of getting trapped. Dry surfaces stay in contact with hot metal longer. That is when browning reactions finally start. Color develops slowly, evenly, and with deeper flavor. Texture becomes firm instead of wet and soft. Once browning begins, heat can be adjusted safely. The process is already working in your favor. Crowding the pan is not a small mistake. It completely changes how heat and moisture behave. This is why recipes fail even when temperatures seem correct. The pan itself becomes the problem. Fixing this requires no new equipment or ingredients. It only requires patience and proper spacing. Cook in batches when necessary, even if it feels slower. The final result will always be better. When browning works, flavor builds naturally. Food stops tasting flat and starts tasting complete. If your food never browns properly, stop blaming heat. Look at how much food you are adding at once. Space is not optional when browning matters. It is the foundation of good texture and flavor.